Hello farmers, welcome back to No Man's Land. We are weeding one of our oat fields. The other two fields that we needed to weed with sunflowers in it, it was one of the Franks were in it. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention, but I hired a worker and those fields are taken care of. And in the meantime, I took care of those oddly fertilized areas where I mowed the grass way back when. So I don't have blue lines everywhere in the map now, so that's all taken care of. And I've been checking out a couple of things, and we're going to change some things here on the map today around the farm, because there was a mod that came out today as I'm recording this. I'm recording this, what is today? Today's Tuesday. This is going out on Thursday. Yeah, so a mod came out today on Tuesday for greenhouses, and we're going to be putting down some greenhouses today, and we're going to be getting rid of the one that we currently have. We're going to move the greenhouses to a different location. They're going to be put over by Herd That, which is our cow barn. So I'm thinking 3 or 4, probably 3, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing here in just a moment, and the reason why we are doing it. And over here where this greenhouse is, I think we're going to put down a shed, because we do got the cash, and you know, with me, when I got cash in the bank account, I just like to spend it. But no, we need a shed around here. We got some big equipment that's sitting around. So I'm hoping the sheds are big enough. And wow, I cannot see where I've been with the weeder, so I'm just going to guesstimate here. Boy, you think I can see the weeds a little bit better. This weeder right here, I did lease it for $2,500, somewhere around there. And the T6 just barely has enough horsepower to pull this thing around. It requires 160, and I think the T6 is a 175 horse, somewhere around there. But we're going to be using the T6 later on for the greenhouses, because it's not just adding water, it's a whole bunch of a few other things here. So I've been doing some testing on a test map for No Man's Land about some ideas I want to do for landscaping, and yes, it will work. I'm probably going to do it off cam, just because it's going to take a long time for me to do it. And I think it would just be a big surprise for you guys to see just the additions that I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a whole lot, but it's just the work I'm going to do. It's going to be tedious, and I want to make sure I get it right, and hopefully it comes out right, because I'm saying it's going to work. I mean, on the test map, it seemed to work out fine, so I'm going to go ahead and probably do that. I'll probably do it after Friday's episode, and you'll see it on Monday's episode. So we'll see how it goes. Don't know how much I want to do with it, but yeah. It seems to work just fine. I'm glad it did, because it's definitely going to change the way the map can look. But anyways, as for today, like I said, we're just going to take care of our fields. Our fields are going to be pretty much all set. I think it can be taken care of that we can take care of for fertilizing, and of course taking care of the weeds. So we're all set for everything just to grow and wait for the harvest time. Someone did mention, though, over there for the sugarcane field, they think the field is like 50% bigger than what Daggerwind did. So he or she, I forgot who it was, they're guesstimating somewhere around 400,000 liters of sugar cane off that field. So that's a good amount of sugar. But we can definitely go ahead and, you know, we got stuff we can do with the sugar. Definitely got some stuff we can do with it. I just realized the T6 could use some diesel, and it could use some repairs. But it's been a busy day here. Is that a piece of weed right there that I did not get? It's still there. I don't know what it is, but either way. Let's see. How are we doing on this field here? Let's go up to here and see the weeds. I'm doing pretty darn good. And yeah, you can see we had the lines of fertilization going over here. A little spot here by the road, and there's a spot over here. Don't know what it is, but at least it's not. To me, it was annoying. It's like, what field have I not double fertilized? Oh yeah, that's a piece of grass that we cut way back when. Also, speaking of grass, probably between Friday's and Monday's episode, the grass field, I'll probably cut that. I thought about doing it today, but it seems like we've been doing a lot of grass cutting lately. And I'm not quite sure I know what to do with the grass just yet. We got plenty of hay, we got plenty of straw, so I'm thinking make more silage, which means the silage I got needs to be sold. And we'll have to go ahead and just make some more silage, maybe sell some more of that. Although this time of the year, selling silage, the price kind of sucks, but you know what? We got it. Got to do something with it. We'll see. That is all the weeds taken care of, so we are all set. So our sunflower fields, why is that still showing that there? That's where my course play was going around for that. Needless to say, but that's all set there, all of our fields. Yeah, let's get rid of the line for just for a second. Yeah, that's looking good. And down here, we are looking good. So let's go ahead and we are done with the weeder, so we can return that. I'm always hesitant when I'm returning stuff that I'm leasing because it's like, am I done with it? Yeah, I think we're done with it, right? We're done with it. Because I've done it before where I returned something I was leasing. I'm like, oh, crap, I forgot about another field somewhere. Yep, our main farm is getting a little messy. Hopefully this will be taken care of today. But we're going to start with getting the front end loader on our T6. And we need to go over to herd that. What is on there? Bale spike? Do I need the bale spike over there? You know what? I'll bring it over. Because when I come back, I probably should be bringing back some hay for the sheep. And the sheep are making plenty of wool. I also brought over, in between episodes, I brought the wool over that they obviously made and brought over to tight knit so we can make some more fabric. And of course that's going in because I may want to sell some more clothing tomorrow. Actually, I don't know where I'm going. I need to stick to the road. I'm so used to going that way to the main road, which I need to make a road from here out to the main road and kind of get rid of the other road that we have going from the sawmill to the main road. That just doesn't work. That'll probably be gone here pretty soon. So I'm getting kind of excited for this season here in No Man's Land. We got a lot of different crop to harvest. We got a lot of different productions going on, so it's going to be kind of interesting. The maple syrup is making maple syrup, but like I said, I'm trying to figure out if I want to run that all year or just run it in the springtime like when maple syrup is being made. Because we do have plenty of other products going on here. But right for now, the maple syrup production building will just keep on making, and if I forget about it, I forget about it. But if I don't, I probably will turn it off like after May. So not that big of a deal. I'm also thinking like this road here. I know we got dirt down. I'm thinking about putting down asphalt because this will hook up to the main road where the water tower is. And that would be probably right where that little dip in the valley was right there. We'll go to the main road. So this does lead around past our cow barn, but it leads past a couple production buildings and of course this little tiny biomass plant here. So putting asphalt down because I mean in theory that should bring in a lot of traffic. And look at the tomato sauce. We got plenty of tomato sauce here to sell also. But I'm wondering how these new greenhouses are going to do. Not too sure, but they are rather cheap. I will say that. The price of them, I'm like, okay, they're kind of on the cheap side, but there's a reason why I want to get involved into these greenhouses here. And we're going to come right on over here. Let me park over by the maple syrup production building. Yeah, like I said, there's a few things that I would change to this maple syrup production. Like I said, I would like to see a tanker have to come over and actually empty out the buckets and take the sap from out of the buckets and put it into a shed. And also not just add water. I think I would remove the water because your whole point of maple syrup is to remove water from the sap. I would prefer changing out the water for wood to burn the water out. But that's, yeah, that's neither here nor there. Let's go into construction here. And we're going to be putting the greenhouses right over here. Production greenhouses. And these are right here. And I forgot the name of the mod author already. And I apologize for that. But these are on the Giants mod hub. There's our cows. And there's our production building. Maple syrup production building here. Ooh, this is going to cut in. I thought it was more flatter over here than I thought it was. I want to leave myself some room over by the production building. So do I want to put them over here instead? Yeah, this seems flatter over here. So I don't know which way should be which. Now these are called the open greenhouses. Yeah, I'm not going to add another. I thought about adding another maple production over here, but I don't think so. So let's go ahead and let's put these down. See if I can get these kind of lined up so we're kind of squared up a little bit. I'm going to put down... Yeah, let's give myself some space. We'll put down one there. One there. And one there. All right, so there is our greenhouse production. Now, the interesting thing about these greenhouses are when winter comes, there's actually a plastic tarp that kind of goes over them. So we'll see how that goes. So owned by me. Yep, of course it is. Storage is empty. So is that where all... I wonder if I should name each one individually here. Ooh, we got a little bit of a... Okay. All right, hopefully I can kind of smooth that out in between. All right, probably what I should do here is we'll actually go back into construction for a moment. And we are going to name... Oh, I cannot rename these. Okay. So if I go into production buildings, is this going to show me 3 different greenhouses? They're probably at the bottom because this is the last one. Tomatoes plus seed plus solid fertilizer. Ooh, so you actually got to select what you want. So over here in these greenhouses, we can make tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries like the regular greenhouses. But instead, we can also do potatoes and sunflowers. The potatoes are really what I'm looking for. And yes, I do need a 4th greenhouse for strawberries. Because I want to make tomatoes, lettuce, potatoes, and strawberries. Sunflowers, we can plant those. The reason why I want to do potatoes is because we come up to our the Big Red Barn and we make premium potatoes. Yeah, we'll get premium potatoes, but we also get pig food, and that'll be good for the pigs in the future. I don't know if it'll keep up or not, but we'll have to wait and see here. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, how do I know which one's which, man? Not being able to rename them kind of is a downer. Alright, so the first one, tomatoes plus seed plus solid fertilizer. No, we want tomatoes, seed, and manure. Oh, so that's why I just got to activate. Yeah, what am I doing? What am I thinking? Alright, yeah, I wish I could rename them, but you can't, so it is what it is. So yeah, we need a 4th greenhouse. Might as well start making strawberries also. I can just go ahead and sell them outright. Let's see if I'm kind of squared up here. I mean, looks like I am. Actually, before I do, let me go to landscaping and flattening. And let me actually increase the power of the flattening. Yeah, let's do it like this, hopefully. Free landscaping for the win. And while we're here, let's go ahead and see if I can smooth this out here. The only thing is, without seeing the money going up and down, it's hard to actually tell if it's actually doing what it should be doing. And let's try to smooth this out up here. Yeah, you can see that one's smoothing out. Just take my time going around. We don't want a big cliff dive coming up when I bring my tractors over. Alright, let's go back to production. Greenhouses, open. Yep, that looks like about right. And if I put that like right there. There we go. And it didn't look like it really smoothed out in between these greenhouses here. You know what? These don't cost me that much. Let me go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of this because this is... I need this to be all flat. This will just annoy the heck out of me. So let me go ahead and take care of this right away, and I'll come back. It's not going to affect our money any because I'm just going to go ahead and just cheese it that way just because that's the way I am today. So I'm going to delete all these, flatten out the land, and we'll do it that way. So let me write down the total, and that way when I get all done, we'll still be right at the exact total that we were. I need to learn to flatten out land before putting down production buildings, I think. Alright, that should be a little bit better. It's all on the same even ground, and since, because I was flattening it out, it was getting kind of steep over here, I decided to just put like a little bit of a rock cliff. Well, if you want to call it a cliff. Put some rocks down there. Should be fine here. I think on the sides here, this is where the pallets would or will spawn. So I'll have to see. So we need to bring over seeds and manure. That's what we need to bring on over. So we got plenty of seeds over at the farm. If I go ahead and let's grab... Where is my McCormick? There's my McCormick. I wonder if I can fill up. I don't know if these trailers hold seed or not. Does that trailer hold seed? Let's see here. Trailers. And that's a modded trailer, right? So that's going to be down here. Does that hold seed? Alright. I think it says it does. Now, I don't know how much seed or anything material this stuff takes. I just know it takes it. I don't know how much it can hold. Now, if I come up over to here, am I going to be able to fill up with seed from these? Alright, so we'll take the seed right out of the pallet. Alright, and I got one more. Okay, now the question I should be asking myself is, how much do I want to fill the trailer up with seed? Let's see, we got 4 greenhouses. So maybe 2,000 liters a piece. So let's fill up with about 8,000 liters. I think I'll have to make a little bit of a road coming off that road there by the small BGA heating plant. And kick it on around. Now, I hope I left myself enough room to drive in between the greenhouses to, if I want to get it with an auto-loading pallet. Hopefully I left myself some room there. So is this where we dump our stuff? Or no? How about if we throw on the interactive markers? That may help me out here. Where is that setting here? Interactive zone markers. Let's turn that on. That shows where water goes, but we're not doing... So do I actually have to put in... Okay, so this... I think this is going to be the spawn point. Yes. So maybe I actually have to activate, or at least tell that greenhouse what I want in it. So that was the first one I put down. So let's go ahead and do tomatoes, seed, and manure. Right here, tomatoes, seed, and manure. Let's activate that. Missing materials. Yep, tomatoes, seeds, and manure. Wait, does it still need water? It still needs water. Okay, so I guess no matter what, it needs water. I mean, water's not a big deal. So now will you accept the seed or... Oh, okay, so yeah, it was the back of the trailer I needed to get to. So how much seed will one greenhouse hold? Oh boy. Well, it's more than 2,000 liters. Alright, so that was 8,000 liters of seed that one greenhouse took. So apparently it can hold about 10,000. Alright, so I'm telling you what I'm going to do to prepare for this. So at least need about 30,000, about 32,000 liters more of seed. I don't know if this will hold seed or not, if this one will hold seed, but we'll soon find out. This is not a modded trailer, so I'm going to say no, but I probably am wrong here. That is a lot of seed. Let's see if I can fill it up with... I can fill it up with seed. Alright, so this will take a minute. If you're wondering how much 31,000 liters of seed costs out of Alien Jim's seed hut, it was about $22,500 worth of seed that we got here. So, seeing how much capacity these things take, I think I'm only going to activate maybe 3 of them, because I don't have that much manure. Now, I could put other product in here, but I'm trying to go with seed, water, and cow manure. Hopefully this will... Where's the trigger on that? Okay, so what do I have here for tipping? Do I have a tip side back? Do I have grain door? So you're going to tell me you can't... You sense the other one, so... I just filled up this trailer full of seed here. I shouldn't have to open up the cover to unload on this, do I? Maybe that's what I got to do. Hang on a second. Is the trigger too high on the trailer to sense that it's there? So I just noticed in the helper HUD in the upper left-hand corner, it says start overloading, and accepted it. Didn't show up at the bottom of the screen that I could go ahead and unload into there. Either way, that's fine. So let me go ahead and let's get the other one done. So we're going to do tomatoes, lettuce, and probably potatoes to start with. So I might as well go ahead and top off these greenhouses all the way. I thought I smoothed out the area around here, but still a little bumpy, so I'll have to go ahead and take care of that. Alright, so start unloading there. And whatever seed I got left, I might as well put it in the 4th greenhouse, because eventually when we get enough cow manure, then we'll be able to get all 4 going. So with the cows, yeah, the cow manure will probably be going to the greenhouses. Like the only thing we don't know yet is how fast it consumes everything here. So, I mean, this stuff may last a long time. It may last 3 months. Who knows? We'll find out. I did, though, check on the mod itself. This mod is made by Omatana, or Omatana, however you want to pronounce it. And this is available on console as well. So it's not just PC and Mac. It's also a PS4, 5, Xbox One, and Xbox S. So I might as well go ahead and put the rest of the seed in here. Next step is I'll get the Mac Anthem truck, get the trailer, tanker trailer loaded with some water, bring it on over. I think it's got water in it already. We'll bring the water on over, and then we'll be using the T6 to put some manure in the bucket, which it only can hold 1,000 liters. And that'll take some time bringing some manure over, but we'll start making some product. 30,000 liters, so if I put 10,000 liters in each, those 3 should be ready to go. So if you're wondering why I put seed manure in there, the seed and manure will actually up the production of the greenhouses. So from my understanding of reading the mod description, if you just put the water in, I think you're going to get the same production as you do as the base game greenhouses. But by putting in other material, like we're putting in seed, manure, it will up the production, and that is what we're all here for, I assume. So these will be put on distributing. So these should go all to the Big Red Barn. Let's see if I'm close enough. There we go. See if it takes 10,000 liters. Of course, we had 30,000, so it takes a lot more than that. So I just want to top off. And am I stuck? Apparently I was stuck. Am I still stuck? Not really sure what I was stuck on. Yeah, I'll have to do some terraforming around here. Hey, now you came up to show me I can take some water. Interesting. Alright, we're just going to put 10,000 each just to get them started. How much of a trigger area is this? Alright, not close enough. Now I am glad I got a 30,000 liter tanker. Alright, you just go ahead and take the rest of it. Let's see what the stats are looking inside these greenhouses. So water probably takes 20,000 liters, somewhere around there. So now we're going to throw in the manure here. I say throw it in. All my equipment's ending up over here, not what I really had planned. You know what I could do to make my trips just a little bit easier? Let's go ahead because we got this trailer over here. Actually, wait a minute. I don't need the... Do I need the bucket? No, this is the first time I've actually done this in 22. Do I actually need to... Can I just pull up to the manure shed and just fill this up? I forgot how this... I thought somebody said that. No, it might be just out of my mind here. So if this is the case, this makes this so much easier. Let me turn on here. Start filling. Wow, that just makes farming so much easier. Perfect. So yeah, that does work. I don't even need a belt or a bucket. I guess if you want to do realism, you would use a bucket. But for probably what we're doing at this point, this will just be just fine, I think. Wait, how much manure do I got left is the question. It will tell me here, but this may have not updated. If that's true, I can put this full trailer in here. I'm guessing that is going to be true. Alright, so after I dump this, we should see red tomatoes. Or whatever. I probably need to come in here, though. Productions. Where are we? This needs to be... Because we're making tomatoes. I want this to be on distributing. And that should be going over to the big red barn. And there we go. We got ourselves some... Can I not go in there? Alright, so we can walk in here. Does the back gate open too? It does. Sweet. Like I said, in the winter time, you will see like a tarp going over this. But in the photo, what I'm seeing is, though, it looks like there might be snow inside the greenhouse, so it may not have a snow mask for it. It's hard to tell, though, so, you know, I'm just going by the picture I saw. But yeah, in the winter, should have a tarp going over the greenhouses, and it'll keep on producing. I am kind of liking this feature a little bit, although I didn't really mind. Well, let me. In Griffin, Indiana, I was getting tired of it. Doing it with a bucket. But that's where a belt comes in handy. So let's hopefully this manure kind of lasts a little while until we get some more cows. Our cows are the older cows that we originally bought. They are producing some more calves eventually. And of course the 10 calves that we do have, they're still in puberty, so it's going to take them a moment or two before they start pushing out some little ones. Yeah, so I don't know if I want to do more terraforming around here. I think what I can do is figure out a way to drive around. This isn't too bad, but then again, once I get to that fourth one, it could be a little tricky. Alright, so we're going to go into that one. That should be the third one. Yeah, if I could just rename them, that'd be great. Potatoes, seed, and manure. We're all set. Let's activate that. And potatoes need to go on distributing. And we got ourselves some potatoes growing. How easy is that? Instead of planting potatoes and having to harvest them and do all that, that is what I was looking for. Alright, let's go grab another load of manure and we'll get some lettuce growing. Now what this will allow us to do with the lettuce, tomatoes, and potatoes, we can start making some salads. I wonder if the tomatoes will produce enough where I can make tomato sauce and salad. I'll just put it on distributing for now. And we'll check the big red barn later on to see what we want to do with it. Alright, now let's go into this one here, and this is going to be lettuce. And we'll activate that. And that needs to be put on distributing as well. So last one, I mean, I could go ahead and put something else into it. I could actually make another tomatoes, so I can make, that way we'll have so much so that if I got 2 greenhouses making tomatoes, then I can make tomato sauce and salads. But I think we're a little bit short on the manure. Well, let me go ahead and park that there. Yeah, so I don't really need the bucket. What am I going to need the bucket for, though? That's a good question. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the T6 back to the main farm. We need to sell the other greenhouse. And we're going to be putting down a shed. And hopefully it's big enough for some equipment. I do think when I repaint these roads, most of them anyways, that are dirt to asphalt, probably going to make them just a little bit wider. I mean, it's wide enough for like one farm tractor, but you know, if you run across another tractor going the other way or something like that, then yeah, the road can be a little bit snug. Since there's no decomposing of bales in seasons in 22, it doesn't hurt just to come up here and drop off a bale and let them be good. Actually, they got a bale still sitting up here. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put these on down. Just give that bale a nudge to make sure it's actually being accepted. I need to put a shed over here for hay bales, that way I have to keep bringing it all the way over and back. So this is within like the last hour. They've actually created 144 liters within like the last hour or so, in-game wise. Just making sure they're all set. Alright. Let's go ahead and delete the greenhouse that's over here. So we'll get, I forgot how much that greenhouse cost. Was it like 20 some odd $1,000 for that greenhouse? So by selling that greenhouse, I'm going to get all the money back I think I spent on the greenhouses we just built. Let me park the T6 over here. Alright, let's go into construction. And click on that. And we want to go ahead and sell that one. What did I get for it? $3,778. It's not too bad. Alright, so while we're in here, we need to go to sheds. And we're going to scroll on down here. And we're going to get this shed right here from Alien Jim. For it's only 10,000, and it doesn't really matter which way I want to build it because it's a drive-through. And how do I want to do this here? I think like this would be kind of good. We'll follow the curvature of the area that we have, and sure, right there is good. And let's go ahead and build this thing. Perfect. Now what this is going to be is for our bigger equipment. I don't know. Boy, that seems awfully tall. The length may be a bit of an issue. But overall, it's not going to be too bad. Where is... Yeah, let's grab the fence with the chrome trailer that we just bought. And I'll bring that back and we'll see how that fits in there. Yeah, this is looking like a long trailer, but... it actually, if I can get the right angle here, that will fit in there nicely. Yeah, we're just barely in there. So that one works out rather well. So I'm assuming the tanker and the autoloading trailer should fit in there relatively good. So that cleans up the yard a little bit. And now with the greenhouse kind of gone, it does open up the area. I don't say open up the area, but definitely will make it a little bit better around here. Now I could be putting the trailer over by the shed, over by the cows. I may go ahead and leave it there, but it all depends on... Let's see, do I need the water tanker over here? Not really. I mean, I know the sheep need water, but we do have that small water tanker in that shed there that I can always use to give them water. So the water tanker may stay over by the shed at Heard That, and the Crone trailer can be anywhere really. But that does open up the area and make. I like to change already, getting rid of the greenhouse out of here and having more sheds down. It's always nice to have more sheds, especially with the amount of equipment that we're getting. But not too bad. So you look at how much we built here on the farm today, and we're only down to 85,000. So that's not too bad. And to think I probably spent $25,000, $26,000 of that on seed for the greenhouses. Well, if we teleport, where are we here? Teleport on back to our greenhouses. Yep. Now I thought about putting trees around here, but that would kind of not be smart because these are greenhouses. They want the sunlight, so putting trees down around here probably not the best of ideas. But we do got some potatoes growing here. Actually, I want to go into them again. So manure, yeah, probably 20,000 liters of manure. It will hold 20,000 liters of water. Seed is 10,000. Solid fertilizer. Probably not going to use it, but I'm going to guess it's going to be 20,000 as well. Possibly. But who knows? And we'll see how long this lasts for. I will top these off with water. And manure, I don't think I got that much manure left from the cows anyways. Yeah, we only got 3,000 liters left. So, I would like to get this one up and running, make some more tomatoes. So that way we can make tomato sauce and salads together. So if we go back to our production buildings, I wish I could rename these, but that's all right. Yes, we go all the way up to here. So yeah, we're missing tomatoes, but hopefully the production will go on up. And that as well. So where is the salad? Mixed salad just needs 1 tomato and 1 lettuce to make 2 salad. And this is 10 tomatoes. Let's go ahead and deactivate that actually, and we'll just go ahead and activate this. And you know what? We'll turn on the premium potatoes as well and start piling up some pig food. And once we start piling some pig food, yeah, I don't know where to put the pig food actually. I guess I'll store it somewhere until we get the pig pen. The pig pen's probably going to go somewhere like over that rock cliff area, so not too far from here. But I'm telling you what, I'm going to like these greenhouses, I think. We're going to up production quite a bit. And really, for putting down these 4 here and everything we did, yeah, we didn't spend that much cash. So we're putting down a lot of production buildings here in the last couple of days. So the money should come in just a little bit faster. And we got more work to do. And all the fields are all set. So maybe start doing a little bit more landscaping. Like I said, I do got a big, I don't want to say a big landscaping project for the weekend, but see how that goes. But as for today, that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in No Man's Land. But until then, have a good one.